Our technology was really designed to be agnostic to what objects we need to be able to tag and how we need to be able to tag them. We really wanted to make sure that when we're designing the technology from the ground up, there is that general capability to be very agnostic. Dust was designed to be able to encompass every object, or to be able to tag every object that goes into assets, irrespective of their functionality. In the past, we've been asked to tag rivets, screws, batteries, components, resistors, hard drives, almost any IT equipment that you can think of. Any place where the reliability, the safety, the security of that part can impact highly critical assets, that's where we come in. When we started working on developing our solution, we looked at what is out there, and we understood that there's actually a wide range of solutions that already exist, that from security ink, RFIDs, holograms, barcodes, DNA marking. There's certain classified solutions that are out there. And in all those cases, what we see is that there is a very strong dependency between the level of security and the cost of deployment per item. So if you think of a manufacturer that needs to be able to apply a specific security measure into the devices, they really need to know what the security level is for that specific customer. But during manufacturing, they don't know where the devices are going. If you have, let's say, 3 types of customers: the government, the enterprise, and the consumer. You need to be able to really understand that during the manufacturing, and that's very difficult. So the way that we approach this problem is actually by creating a frictionless process to apply dust as early as possible in your manufacturing, and then be able to tailor and configure the security based on the requirements of individual customers, and that can be done further downstream. I think that what we're facing today, what our nation is facing today, and what modern society has to deal with, is the fact that supply chains are significantly more complex, much more dynamic, much more agile, and because of that, they suffer from vulnerabilities that we haven't had to deal with in the past. There's a need for new tools like ours and other solutions that are really designed to pinpoint and allow for individual stakeholders to understand how their supply chain operates and have as much visibility both to the upstream and the downstream operation, where it's really going down to the individual component, making sure that every component, every object has some information that is associated with it. What we understand from our observation and conversation that we had, this is a highly critical element of the new type of supply chains that need to be deployed. So we currently have engagement with government, defense, and commercial partners. We primarily work in the areas where there are electronic components, electronic parts, devices that go into assets. We want to make sure that the integrity of those supply chains and the operation, so the deployment of those devices in the field, the integrity remains at very high level throughout the lifetime.